Hey, what's shaking, social cam peeps? Gonna wait for the 8 seconds as usual. I don't know, I think I messed that one up. But anyways, this is another installment of dating at 30. Okay? Normally, like I throw up a disclaimer for these videos stating that viewer discretion is advised. But lately, my vids are over 10 minutes, and you can't edit a video over 10 minutes and submit it because SocialCam won't accept it. So, yeah, viewer discretion is advised. Shut this off, kiddies. But anyways, okay, here we go. Last night, I went out on a date, obviously, and like I say, I frequent this supermarket all the time, and I usually I always use the same supermarket, go there all the time, so on and so forth, and like there's this girl that's worked there for a long time, whatever, you know what I mean, and normally, I go through her till whatever, let's say hi, I do the formalities, and like when a girl likes you, she makes it obvious, she makes it fucking so blatantly obvious that, you know what I mean. It's like one of their primal mating instincts. Hello, I'm here. I like you. Yeah, and that's what she does. She goes out of her way to, make her, hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm working today. Hey, how's it going, Chris? So I go through her till, whatever, and so I'm thinking, I'm like, why not? You know what I mean? So, as I'm going through her till, I ask her out on a date, right? And she said yes, right? So fast forward this shit. So I pick her up. We go out for dinner, and then we go. Then she suggests that we go to her friend's place and have a couple of drinks, and then we go out to the pub, right? So I'm like, okay, we'll go to her friend's place, and we'll go to a pub, right? So we go to her friend's place, yada yada. You know what I mean? I'm the new guy, so I gotta, you know what I mean? It's whatever. So her friend likes me, so I'm in, right? And so we go out to the pub, right? We're on a date, you know what I mean? And the friend comes, and first of all, when you bring a support friend on a date, it's kind of a cock block. You know what I mean? Red flag number one. You know what I mean? When you're on a first date, if she has to surround herself with other people, other friends for support on a first date, then that screams insecurity and she can't handle her own shit, right? So that was red flag number one. I don't, say I look for this shit, you know what I mean? You can't walk into this shit blind, you know what I mean? You gotta know what the fuck you're looking for, right? When somebody has to bring a support friend that screams, what's it called, insecurity, right? So we go to the pub, whatever, we're feeling good. It's around 11:30 that we decide to leave, and we go back to her place, right? So as soon as we get in the door, I mean, we sit down, and she's all shy and shit and whatever, and she's in her late 20s, at least, 26 or some shit like that, right? And when you're at 26, you should know the deal, right? You shouldn't have to be explain this, you know what I mean? It should obviously, society explains it for you, you know what I mean? You can't watch a single movie without having it brought up or whatever, right? So I make the first move, I go in, whatever, and hot and heavy, and she's all fucking super sexed up, all over me. So we go to her bedroom, right, and you know what I mean, we start doing shit, whatever, and I said, put my hand down her pants, right? Okay, I might sound like an insensitive fucking prick, but as far as I'm concerned, I maintain my shit. Tamariki, you know exactly what I'm talking about, girl. Okay, you number one know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You mow the lawn, you pluck the weeds, and you fucking, and what is it called? You tend to the garden. You're going on a first date. You don't know what the fuck's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to end up sleeping with this guy. You don't. And I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if I maintain my shit, that's the least like that I can expect. And when you're in your late 20s, you should know. You know what I mean? This is the year 2013, not 1960. This isn't the fucking Middle East. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah. I don't know. Like, this is North America, baby. But anyway, I put my hand down her pants, and it's like I'm feeling a scrotum. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much fucking hair down there that it like totally fucking threw me off guard. I was like, and I kind of pull my hand up, and I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, this shit can be dealt with. I can talk to her about it. You know, whatever. But you know what I mean? Let's like keep going, right? And I take her pants off, and there's an odor that's emitted as soon as I take my pants off. You know what I mean? Like, there's always a smell test. You know what I mean? Like, hey, like, this is straight up. This is the way I think. This is the way it is. You know what I mean? Like, you always do the smell test before you go down under, right? And I didn't even have to graze my fingers across my fucking nose nonchalantly while she had her eyes closed or something. You know what I mean? Because as soon as I took the fucking pants off, it was like fucking, yeah. I almost started gagging, man. Like as far as I'm concerned, I'm not being like an inconsiderate fucking prick. Women, like, you can bring the noise if you want, but put yourself in my position. Put yourself in the guy's position. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I'm concerned, like, muff, like, super muff, like fucking cotton ball, fucking Afro samurai muff. You know what I mean? Like, is like not attractive, man. You know what I mean? Like, even like when I look at fucking like Playboys from like the 1930s and shit, I'm like, where's the vagina? I don't see it. You know what I mean? Like, they even use muff in movies. You know what I mean? I just watched a movie where a woman walked around for almost the whole scene without her drawers on, and she had the biggest muff ever. And I think because you can hide it with the hair, I think it's acceptable to have a mainstream movie with a total bottomless scene the entire, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's like wearing a second pair of fucking underwear. And I don't know if she couldn't smell it or not, or she was just oblivious, or like, I don't want to sound like a fucking prick, but I fucking shut the shit right fucking down, man. I couldn't go on. Like, with me, smell is a huge thing, and when you take off a woman's pants, and there's an odor that's emitted, the moment you take them off and it makes you fucking gag, yeah, no, no. That's a green light to shut the shit fucking down. Like it's like I like showed up on a date. You know, there's this girl that showed up on a date. I don't know if I mentioned before, but she wore fucking pajama pants and a fucking sweatshirt. She had her hair tied up in a fucking shitty ass fucking ponytail. And she was like fucking, she's like, oh, it's laundry day. Like, I fucking got up right there and I fucking left. Like, if I'm willing to maintain my shit, it's the least I can do is expect the woman to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, it's tit for tat. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, last time this happened to me, this was in fucking high school. Like, fuck. And then I shut it down. She got infuriated. She's like, why am I not attractive? Blah, blah. She starts fucking, what am I supposed to say to her? You know what I mean? You have like fucking, Afro samurai muff, and you fucking smell horrible. Am I supposed to say that to her? No. Like, you know what I mean? Like I may be a prick, but I'm not that much of a fucking prick. You know what I mean? Like, what are you supposed to do in a situation like that? What are you supposed to say? Like, I'm not going down there. I'm not putting my fucking dick in there. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to get. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's only smart. Like, every guy out there can fucking testify, man. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, man, like, don't put your fingers where you wouldn't put your, or like, oh, don't put your dick where you put, or like, shit. He was saying at work, how does it go? Don't put your fingers where you wouldn't put your dick, right? Same concept, same fucking analogy. Like, yeah, no. For all the women out there, if you're going on a first date, make sure your shit's maintained. You know what I mean? Like, I do it. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, it works on like so many levels. It makes your dick look bigger. It fucking looks better, looks cleaner. It's fucking more attractive. You know what I mean? Like, you're not flossing your teeth with pubic hair afterwards. Like, you're not doing the inevitable. The pube pull. Like, holy motherfuck. I'm sorry, but it's the way it is. So, just keep in mind that this isn't the Middle East, and it's not the 19 fucking 30s. This is North America, baby. And the Brazilian is in.